Yeah, great. We released that earlier this summer, and with our continued focus on innovative digital services, optimizing our shared services, Secure Ohio, and collaboration with our stakeholders. So around our innovative digital services, that's really centered on our Innovate Ohio platforms. We've seen tremendous growth in the platform. We have over 6 million OHID users. We recently integrated with Department of Taxation. So if you filed a personal income tax in Ohio, you created an OHID to do so. We're going to be integrating with some other major systems later this year, so our Department of Natural Resources and their hunting and fishing licensure system, as well as our Ohio benefits system for those seeking SNAP, TANF with Medicaid benefits, as well as the vital statistics at Department of Health. So we're really excited to see that continued growth of the program. We deployed our fraud detection and reporting in June and just automated that recently. So it's looking for, compromised accounts, removing those, disabling those, and making sure that we're ensuring that secure experience for Ohioans. So that's where we're headed with IOP, and we'll continue to grow in that space. On the security side of things, that team continues to mature, and we add more capabilities there. We're focused as well on governance, risk, and compliance, and a supplier management program. So, our vendor partners are very important to us. They help us get a lot of things done. They also can introduce risk. So we want to make sure that we're, engaged with them. We've engaged with StateRAMP. We've also developed our own security and privacy terms that are part of our contracts. So they need to take a look at that, and they'll be agreeing to those. And then we have an ongoing approach to assessing risk in the vendor space. And outside of that, we continue to optimize our shared services, with our mainframe strategy, working on cloud services with our agencies. We have a cloud center of excellence that we have launched, and working with agencies to look at their application portfolio and identify those applications that are, ripe for modernization to the cloud. So we're really excited about that.
So with so much going on, how are you as the leader of the team kind of helping prioritize where people's attention should be? And what are the big focuses for you day in and day out to deliver on all the things that you just talked about?
Right. I have a great team. They're amazing. A lot of them have significant state experience. And, I certainly depend on them. We have prioritized things. We look at our objectives according to the strategic plan. So we have RFP out right now for our AD modernization. So looking at things where we can potentially reduce our technical debt and introduce standardization into the environment, that's really going to set us up for the future. So that's a lot of what we're focused on there, getting the agency domains into the central domain. So I work with them. We also have a project prioritization process that we leverage in our planning, our investment planning. We did a workshop, I think that was 2 weeks ago, where each team presented their priority projects, and we really talked about how those projects are going to impact the state, and then how those projects are going to pull resources from the various areas of OIT, as well as what the implications are and impacts are to our agency customers.
That's great. And then, something like a standardization, obviously we're talking on a technical level with the AD, but how are you sort of imbuing the spirit of what standardization can mean across the way that you're delivering services in Ohio?
I think folks understand the importance of standardization so that we can create efficiencies, we can, reduce costs where we can, and certainly leverage our resources better. We keep talking about things like the silver tsunami, which I own silver as well. Are we going to have the ability to really backfill all those positions? So, and account for that knowledge loss. So we need to make sure that we've got things in place that folks can manage into the future.